Hello, welcome back to English with Eleanor. Today we are going to do another episode of Slow English where I tell you about my first solo trip while we drive in the beautiful Irish weather. So, let's go. My first solo trip was when I was 20. So when I say solo trip, this was my first trip without my parents, without my school friends, just me. And on this trip, I went to learn a language. So I was learning Spanish at the time, and I went to Spain to try and improve my Spanish. And I have always enjoyed being alone and being independent. I'm an only child, so as a child I had to become used to my own company and entertaining myself. So that's something that I enjoy. And I decided to go on this trip. So probably my major concerns were, first of all, the language. So what if I didn't understand anybody and they didn't understand me? Second was personal safety. I was worried that I would get lost or that I would get robbed or all the different things that can happen when you travel alone. And I suppose I was also worried that I would just miss my home and my friends and family at home. But actually, I shouldn't have worried about any of these things. So I went for a month, and during that time, I traveled around in the south of Spain. I spent some time in Granada, in Cordoba, in Malaga, and other little towns around there. And one of the things that I did was I met other people and I tried to form some connections with other people around who were doing the same thing as me. And I think this is a good thing to do when you travel, because you can make new friends quite easily when you travel, especially when you travel alone. Because maybe, for example, I stayed in a hostel and I met a girl in the hostel who wanted to visit another town, and I also wanted to visit that town. So we were able to get the information together and travel together, and it was more enjoyable and a little bit safer for the two of us to travel together to that place than for me to go alone. So that was a really good experience, and that was a person that I connected with, that I am still in contact with even today. In terms of the language, this is always something when you go to another country that can be a daunting experience. So a daunting experience is something that you see ahead of you like a challenge, like, oh, this is not something I'm looking forward to. This is something that might be difficult. So communicating with other people was something that was a bit daunting for me. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to do it. But I found that generally people were really accepting, and they really tried to help me, even though my Spanish wasn't very good. So I think if you travel, the most important thing is just to try and speak the language, because you can usually communicate more than you think. And people, for the most part, are more forgiving and more understanding than you think. They are not looking at you to criticize you or to judge your level. They just want to communicate with you. So usually you are your own harshest critic. So this is something probably that I didn't need to worry so much about. So in general, it was a good experience. I think when you travel alone, you gain a lot of confidence in yourself and your own abilities to solve problems. You have to solve the problems as they come, because there is nobody else to rely on. So I think it's a very good way to mature, to develop independence, and to learn about yourself and your capabilities. So I think the most difficult part of that experience for me was one day when I was dropping a friend to the airport. I got a taxi back from the airport, and the taxi driver was talking to himself very quickly probably in a dialect that I didn't really understand. And at that point, I was concerned. So I remember making a phone call to a friend and just talking to that friend until the taxi arrived at the place that it was supposed to be arriving at. So that was probably the moment when I was most concerned, because I didn't really know if we were going in the right direction or not. I didn't understand what the taxi driver was saying. He was talking to himself, I think, because I didn't understand it. So I was a bit concerned, but thankfully it turned out okay. So have you ever traveled alone? Did you enjoy it? If you haven't, is it something that you would like to do? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.